welcome to Energy Healing and Spirit Talk. I'm Tammy Petruccelli from Newark and Lewis, Delaware, and joining me today is my daughter, Andrea Petruccelli.
Hello.
So those of you who have been checking in with me know that I'm a psychic medium. Well, my beautiful daughter is also a psychic. She usually goes by the term intuitive tarot reader because she likes to use tarot and astrology with her readings. So introduce yourself. I did some of that, but
Yes, yeah. I mean, she's got it pretty down. I'm Andrea. I am a psychic intuitive tarot reader as well as Reiki master. My psychic readings are a lot stronger than my mediumship, so she's the strong and the mediumship, but we're working on it.
Yes, she is. Yes,
I've been working in this field since last September.
As a professional.
Been reading tarot since I could hold the cards in my hand.
No, year and a half, September.
Yeah, year and a half September. Yeah, not this past September, my bad. So yeah, over a year now.
Yeah. And she has a psychology degree and an anthropology degree. So her psychology degree comes in really handy when she's doing her readings.
Get a little therapy and a little psychic mixed in together.
Yeah. So today, when we take our caller, we're going to tag team you, okay? So as soon as Dave has someone with me. So you know what, Andrea? You really are good with astrology. So what's going on right now? We just entered Pisces.
So we are in Pisces season currently. It's actually the most intuitive sign of all of the signs. It's the last in the zodiac sign. So come March 20th, we're going to be entering Aries, which will be the zodiac new year. But we're probably experiencing a lot of intuition shifts right now where everyone might be seeing little signs or messages that maybe they didn't notice before, or they might be trusting their gut or feeling like their gut is coming up a lot more of, should I really do this thing? And something inside is saying, yes, 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 or no, no, no. That's that Pisces intuition coming into play. We just had that full moon in Leo. That was a little bit ago. I think we're heading towards a new moon. I believe the new moon is in Virgo, or we just had a new moon.
Yeah.
I have to double check. Not sure where we're at on my moons right now. Just came from a reading. So.
I know, I had to pull her away. But hey, while we're waiting for our caller, oh, look, it's Tammy from Surrey, England. Yes, one of my favorite places to go, England. Okay, so why don't you pull a couple cards for Tammy while I talk to her. Hi, Tammy, welcome. I don't hear. Dave, I don't hear Tammy. So, oh, okie dokie. All right.
It's like we keep chatting.
That's all right. But before she even asks her question, you just go ahead and get those cards ready, thinking about her and what she may be wanting to know today. And Tammy, when you come on, I'd like to.
We've got a Diane.
Oh, we've got a Diane. Okay. And she's from Surrey?
Guildford.
Oh. Okay. Diane, welcome. And do you have a question for us, or would you like us to communicate with someone who has crossed over?
I've got three very close ones, but one only passed over last May, and I can't get over losing him.
And could I have the name and the relationship, please?
Terry, and he was my brother, my only brother.
Okay. All right, Diane. We want to talk to Terry. Terry, by any chance, was Terry ginger or a ginger, had a beard with red in it?
No.
I have a gentleman coming over, Diane in England. And Terry's the brother. I have a gentleman coming through, and he's got short hair. He's dressed very nicely, and he's got a very short cropped beard, like that kind of couple weeks, but he's got reddish in the beard. Do you recognize this person? Because he is coming through for you.
No, I don't. Not at all, no.
Okay.
No.
You might remember him later. Let me pull in Terry. I feel Terry passed prior, younger than he should have, meaning he didn't live into his 80s or 90s. You understand that? He also makes me feel that I want to call him cheeky. Would you understand him to be a little bit of a jokester or a little cheeky?
Yeah, he could be a joker.
Yes, absolutely. He comes through that way. I still see that other gentleman. I don't know why. It may have been someone connected to him that he wants to get a message through. But now, is Mom still here, please?
No, she went 2008.
Did pass, because he's referencing Mom and the closeness. So he's close. Okay, so he makes me feel like he was very close with your mother when you guys were here, and so they are together there. But would you understand not living near Mom, or you not living near Mom when she was alive, or being physically close to her?
There was, he did move away, and there was a little bit of animosity in the family for when he married his wife.
Okay, perfect. So he brings that up. This is just a little evidence that we know who we're talking to. But he tells me like everything is good on the other side now. He's close with her now. Okay. He wants to reach out to you. He says, thank you for reaching out to him, but he wants to reach out to you to let you know that, so he makes me feel like it's time to let go of some animosity or some guilt, I want to say. So I feel like there was something that maybe wasn't said before his passing that you think about and like let it go. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I blame myself.
Yes, you have to stop.
And that's why I can't get over him, because when he only lived over the road, he was divorced and he wasn't well, and I phoned over his head to get a doctor, and I couldn't get a doctor in to see him. Okay. And unfortunately, he got taken into hospital, and I didn't see him before he died. My husband did.
Well, he says
before, but I didn't.
He is fine now, and he wants you to release that, okay? Let that go. You got 1 minute, Andrea. What can you help Diane with there? What card did you pull for her?
Well, really, he was really coming in, and all I kept hearing from him was sorry, 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 all over again. Sorry that he had left too soon. And I can't, was he younger than you or older than you?
No, he was my eldest brother.
He was the older. Okay. He gave a very like innocence energy, but also a very protective energy. And he apologizes for not being able to continue to protect you in this way. But he doesn't also, what kept coming up was that he doesn't want you to stop living life because he's gone. He's still there and protecting and watching over you. But he says, he's like, I'm in the ground. Don't put yourself there too, is something that he just said.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea. See, she doubts her mediumship, but look how well she does it. And you did pull a card.
There was a couple of cards. The death card came up because it was showing not necessarily that he has died, but that we need to move on.
Yes.
That we need to bury the sadness.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That's all the time that we have. And we'll see you right here, moonstruck.tv, A1R Psychic Radio, 3:15 next Tuesday. And you can find me at TammyPetruccelli.com and Andrea too. Thank you.